Wishing you luck. Play nice, boy. Take off, shithead.
I'm calling the police.
Get away from here. To be called a pig, then quit rattling around in the mud.
Vito says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking. Be careful about telling folks you're working for Vito. He's a good man, but damn if he hasn't pissed off a lot of people. Two of you don't need the grief.
See some real characters around here. Life's too fucking short to spend every waking hour raging against the world, threatening to burn it all down.
Look into it if you like. On scene, officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
That fucker's mine! I'm stuck here, boys!
There's been a homicide reported in River Row. If there's a unit in the area, maybe you can pass by and check it out.
Don't look back.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
Shit's turned bad. Send everyone.
out of here.
Help me out here! Fuck!
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Sent a guy over to the house, says I ain't quitting shit. But if
Fill
I was
out those
serious about
forms.
it, he was
Tired of
gonna
asking about
Why'd
it.
you kill him?
Holy
When you
shit!
I know you don't belong here. Time is up, motherfucker. Get another man.
I'm stuck. Shit ain't fun.
Gonna find you. Smart.
Piss on your corpse! Motherfucker! Fuck! I'm out! Someone gave that fool a gun! There's no need for colors around here. We got another man. Let's shoot some shit up. There, what teeth? So much blood. Look at all the blood. Jobs you've done slowing work at the dock union, I'm surprised. Word is Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
You pissed Toretto off just enough that he's back at the dock union. You're gonna have to deal with him. Destroying the work permits hurt the workers, sure. But what it's really done is make Toretto and Greco look weak.
But if our heart desires pain, destruction, revenge, only the devil waits.
gonna be fun! Contact, over here! Come tell me. Come out! Circle!
Assholes are loading on me.
Heading for cover! Somebody want to... Yeah! We gotta set him down. Dibs on that gun. Mister! On you want, motherfucker! Get out, guys! I know where to go! Got nowhere to go! Either you kill me, or that pissant Greco does.
Well, since Greco ain't here, the dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Greco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Today, I'm sure the file on Vito's skeleton is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
Y'all need to get down here right away. Reports coming in of a car being stolen in River Row. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out.
This here's the kind of place your daddy...
Move your hands! Me!
I'm hit!
Y'all need to get down here right away. Search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol. There's a report of an armed Negro male in River Row. Look into it if you like.
Don't just leave me here! Stay! Taking the shot!
There's a report of an armed Negro male in River Row. Look into it if you like. All units in the city be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. Officer requests assistance. All units. Attention. Suspect seen at Delray Hollow. All units return.
I think I see some... I'm all shut up!
All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're a manual.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bales, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, Fred? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
What's a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, Fred. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
Maybe you'd be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here. Leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back. Cassandra is a woman of great strength, fiercely independent. But sometimes she uses her independence to keep others at a distance.
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't tease her.
Hello? There's a mess of trouble here. Please help.
There's been a call about a hit and run in the hollow. If any of y'all got the patience for it, feel free to swing by. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Shouldn't have just...
be overhead in a second. Keep it tight. Heads up. Drop's coming down. Reefer's wet. Make it dry. Okay then. See you next time. Over and out.
We're cleaning this place up right, thanks to you.
Ah, hey there, Frey. How is life running with her?
I got it covered.
Good. Because I'm getting word those Dixie bosons are starting to interfere with our drops.
They can try all they like. Still won't change the outcome. You getting in touch with your artistic side?
My wife used to draw on anything she could get her hands on. Half the time she didn't even realize what she was doing. And yet every stroke was perfection.
She's still back in Haiti?
Yes. It is where she is buried.
Guess we've all had our share of losses.
Our losses, Frey, are nowhere near the same.
I'm just trying to turn the page, set things right with you.
And you think comparing the deaths of our loved ones will do that? Papa Doc had my wife tortured trying to locate me. He had the tonton Macoute bludgeon my children to death in order to save bullets. When I last saw my wife, her eyes had ruptured from the electroshock. My little boy, his face was caved in. And my little girl, she had been hit so hard she was decapitated. They were faultless. So you and me, Frey, we are nothing in common. Makano is an evil man. In that there is no question. But just because an evil man kills, it does not mean his victims are innocent.
Innocence ain't a thing that exists around folks like us. At least not for long. Hell, I'm not even sure I know what it looks like anymore.
I used to. Once. But the bloodier I get, the quicker that picture fades. But that's not important right now. Important thing is getting our weed back from the Dixie Mafia. A large shipment of marijuana is at this dock. Get it and bring it back. Not worth as much money, but we can sell everything you bring back.
don't like folks skulking around our business. Stop! I found it! Stop!
I'll take care of it.
Hey, dead body over here! I ain't seen him. Fuck! Goddamn pussy slipped past us. Let's try over here now. Stay behind me, boys! Ain't going nowhere!
Okay, let's go.
That felt real good.
Please, hurry. There's been a call about a hit and run in the hollow. If any of y'all got the patience for it, feel free to swing by. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrols.
We're cleaning this place up right, thanks to you.
Look at who decided to stop by. Thought you forgot about me.
Running weed takes time.
That it does, Fue.
Can't imagine what it must have been like running people. How many folks you think you got out of Haiti?
I only remember those I could not save.
Bullshit. When I was in country, once in a while we get a chance to evacuate a village before the napalm dropped. Wasn't a SOP, but we still did it. Had a couple close calls when the bombers showed up early. But I remember every single face.
So how many were there?
43? Should have been more, but some folks didn't trust us. Thought we were gonna march them into a shallow grave. Still remember the fear in their eyes.
Nothing motivates quite as well as fear.
Not a damn thing. So out with it. What was your count?
226.
Goddamn.
1 boat every night for 10 months. Mostly women and children. The men were either enlisted or disappeared. We had more refugees than we knew what to do with. They didn't always survive the trip, but dying on the bateau running from Papa Doc was better than the alternative.
Dodging Dixie cocksucker sounds like Christmas morning by comparison.
If you would have told me 15 years ago that all this would happen, I would have called you crazy. I believe I die an old man with my family all around me.
Yeah. Not in this life, anyway.
No. Not in this life. Keep bringing in the marijuana, Fue. This is our life now. Go to this warehouse. Inside, there's a large stash of our weed. Kill the assholes guarding it and then bring it back.
we shooting?
Didn't you hear? We're about to find ourselves in the middle of a race war.
I've seen you shoot. I think I'll be aight.
Hey, with this fucking rifle, I'm Wild Bill Hickok. So, how's the Padre handling all this? You know, the bloody path of mayhem and revenge you've embarked upon?
Still not happy about it. Thinks you're most likely the devil.
You know, I had a look at his service record. Oh, settle down. I was just curious. He was a medic, but he saw action at Klimbaugh with the 614th. He was credited with taking out 2 Kraut tanks on top of the 16 men he shot. A lot of killing for a would-be priest.
That was different. It was during a war.
And this isn't? Look, I'm just saying, we didn't win that war by worrying about hurting someone's feelings. We won it by bombing the Krauts and Nips back to the Stone Age. Padre'd be wise to remember that.
Yeah, maybe. I'll catch you later.
You're not still sore about me looking into the Padre, are you? Don't tell me you weren't at least a little... I guess you were able to keep Burke sober long enough to get him on our side? Heard what you did to Richie Doucette. Glad you haven't lost your touch.
Reports of an armed Negro male downtown. Units in the area, please respond.
I can't believe what I'm reading, what I'm hearing on the radio. What you doing?
You knew how it was gonna go down. I sat right there and told you.
Maybe I'm just realizing there's a difference between hearing about something in the abstract and seeing it splashed across the front page of the newspaper.
You didn't think I'd go through with it?
I don't... No, I knew. I knew as soon as you regained consciousness. I could see it. I look at you, I see who you were. A little boy who didn't have much, but who also wasn't angry about it. A little boy who shared, who laughed, who just enjoyed being. I wonder what happened to him.
He finally realized how things work.
Is that so?
How many times was the orphanage vandalized by rednecks? How many times do we have to drive around asking restaurants for their leftovers because we didn't have nothing else to eat?
Did we have to deal with racist assholes? Sure. But whenever they did something, folks come around and help us. White, black, Baptist, Lutheran, you name it. You know how all you boys got new jackets on Christmas? Those came from an old white woman, a Calvinist. She spent the entire year making them. If all you ever look for is evil, it's all you ever gonna see.
I gotta go.
I never wanted this. I don't know if you saw over at Sammy's, but what the fire didn't get, the neighborhood took. Not out of malice, mind you. They wanted something to help them remember.
You up, motherfucker!
He's reloading.
Hello? There's a mess of trouble here. Please help. Reports of an armed Negro male downtown. Units in the area, please respond. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Am I crazy or is that a gun?
Seems like there's more of these damn colors on the street every damn day.
Thanks for earlier.
My old man used to be whip smart. If anyone tried to pull some shit on him, he saw it coming a mile away. Now, fuck. Now he barely knows the goddamn day of the week.
Said you could use some help.
Some of our boys are down in the bayou. If you could get the shine from them and bring it back, it'd make my life a lot easier.
Bayou ain't exactly my favorite place in the world.
Come on now, the redneck assholes that live down there just love it when black
Some nights he comes home blasted to the moon and passes out on the floor. After a while, I'll hear him mumbling to himself. That Danny. Our Ma. Folks from Belfast who passed on years ago.
Whiskey everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Well, maybe a drop every now and then.
Got an extra ticket to the game this weekend. Want to come? Shit. If the gun gets involved,
units. Pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Draw them off me! I'm empty!
But I ain't about to walk up to Burke and pay him what I owed the butcher. If he wants it, he can...
Hey, you seen that new movie where the apes take over the world? Scary fucking shit. Shit. If a young gets any more, they're gonna have to pay.
Perfect timing. I was just about to have lunch. How'd it go?
Fast cars and shine. What's not to like?
Word coming down is that some motherfuckers might try to hit you. So watch your ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Guess who I saw coming out of the market yesterday? Denny McGill.
No shit, Denny McGill? I haven't heard that name in years.
Fucker's married. 4 kids. Oldest Rachel is 6.
Damn. Can you imagine having 4 kids right now?
Not without there being some kind of ransom involved. Every time I run into folks like him, they start asking me when I'm settling down, when I'm gonna have a family. It always makes me feel like I don't belong. Like there's something wrong with me.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. Hell, look at me. Never knew my parents, don't know a damn thing about who I am or where I came from. That hadn't stopped the world from deciding for me. Keeps finding people who don't give a fuck about any of that. Like when you and me are kicking back, shooting the shit. We just cool.
Well, I'm cool. You, on the other hand, are a pretty big fucking dork.
A dork? What are you, 12?
Well, shit. Those were the days. I could get shit-faced at night and still ace a math test the next day. Listen, Lincoln, never mind. It can wait.
Don't worry about what Denny McGill thinks. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him. Be careful out there. Danny fancied himself a race car driver, and he was damn good at it, too. But he hated these runs. Thought they were a giant bore. He took care of that problem by setting up races between the moonshine pickups and drop-offs. Stupid bastard always had to make things harder than they needed to be. Guess that's what they really mean by the luck of the Irish.
Whiskey everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Well, maybe a drop every now and then.
Solving.
Checking into the Royal yesterday. Excuse yourself. Maybe Amish. What happened? We aren't slaves anymore. Now she's too for us in the state prison. Don't set up any kind of surprise offer. You hear me?
Time to check it out. It's all yours.
Hey, Lincoln. Running out of room to keep all this cash. Come back and I'll have more for you. Any idea what kind of medieval bullshit Burke's got planned for the butcher? No, wait. Never mind. I probably don't want to know. You gotta help me get my businesses back. These Marcano fucks have gotta go. Ever wonder when the other shoe is gonna drop? With Sal, I mean. Don't go it alone and get yourself fucked up. Call in the muscle service if you need some help. When shit settles down around here, I might crawl into a bottle for a good week or so.
Report to the hit and run at River Row. If anyone's got time to check it out, it's all yours.
I'm like, honey, they're tits. We both have them. Mine just better. Not divided and conquered by that fucking...
Getting that truck of medical supplies to Cuba was supposed to keep old Roy above water. He's looking pretty fucked about now. What the hell happened over at the dock union? Sounds like you gave it to Toretto. Smuggling back and forth with Cuba ain't as difficult as you think.
All units,
As long
pursuit
as
is
you know
called
how to do
off.
it quietly.
Abandon search and return to patrol.
Roy's problem?
Repeat,
He's
pursuit
got a
is
pretty
called off.
wife.
Abandon
He's how
search
the dumb
and
son of
return
a
to
bitch
patrol.
wound up buying a house and a car he couldn't afford. Part I'm worried about, when Marcano decides he wants to come at Vito one good last time. Shit, I'm out of smokes. What Greco don't seem to get is this isn't the kind of work where being flashy is gonna get you any further.
Miriam lost her son. Vietnam.